Rumi applies bright red lipstick, staring into the mirror, glowing confidently. Rumi adjusts her hairstyle and winks playfully at her reflection. Gina nervously fixes his tie in the living room, checking pocket for a ring. Rumi walks toward Gina in slow motion. Gina looks completely mesmerized. Gina drops to one knee, opens a box, diamond sparkling brightly. Rumi gasps, covers her mouth, and nods excitedly, slyly saying yes. Gina slips the ring onto her finger. They embrace happily together. A dark corner of the room, demon Mira's eye watches silently. Mira clenches her fist until nails break, her eyes glowing green. Nighttime, Gina and Rumi sleep cuddling as the window opens magically. Mira silently floats to the bed, holding a bubbling green vial. Mira looms over Rumi with a cruel grin. Gina sleeping unaware. Mira drips a drop of elixir onto Rumi's lips carefully. Rumi's body glows brightly and begins shrinking rapidly. Rumi vanishes in smoke, leaving a beautiful green fish on sheets. Mira grabs the fish tightly as it opens its mouth in terror. Mira snaps her fingers, transforming instantly into Rumi's exact copy. Mira throws the fish into a murky aquarium filled with cloudy water. Fish Rumi bumps the glass desperately, screaming silently through bubbles. Mira flips the fish off and slips into bed beside Gina. Morning comes, Gina wakes up and kisses Rumi on shoulder. Mira opens her eyes briefly demonic, then instantly normal again. Gina walks to the kitchen, rubbing his eyes, still half asleep. Fish Rumi thrashes wildly in aquarium, desperately trying to get attention. Gina looks at the aquarium, the fish freezes with hopeful eyes. Gina casually feeds the aquarium and walks away, fish boiling with rage. Mira tries on Rumi's dress inside the walk-in closet arrogantly. Mira tears one dress angrily because it is too small. Mira finds the most expensive dress and magically adjusts its fit. Mira approaches Gina, behaving far more vulgar than real Rumi. Gina hugs her, slightly confused by scent, then ignores suspicion. Mira and Gina passionately kiss together on the living room couch. Fish Rumi turns away sadly, tiny tears mixing softly with water. A pink leopard appears at the window wearing dark spy sunglasses. The leopard sneaks inside while a couple is distracted kissing. The leopard tiptoes past the couch in classic Pink Panther style. The leopard spots the fish, who recognizes him and waves fins frantically. The leopard pulls out a small portable aquarium jar quickly. The fish leaps powerfully out of the large aquarium. Slow motion, the fish flies through air. Leopard catches her barely. Mira hears a splash, turns around. Leopard freezes, pretending toy. Mira notices nothing missing and continues flirting with Jinnu casually. The leopard escapes through the window onto the fire escape. Inside an alchemy lab, the leopard places the jar carefully down. The leopard puts on safety goggles and a chemist apron. The leopard mixes pink and blue liquids, causing a confetti explosion. He pours the antidote carefully into the jar with fish. A bright glow fills the room, the jar cracking loudly. From the light appears real Rumi, coughing and furious. Rumi pets the leopard's head, praising him as a good boy. Rumi searches for a weapon, spotting a heavy cast iron frying pan. Inside Gina's bedroom, Mira and Gina lie together under covers. The bedroom door bursts open violently from a powerful kick. Rumi stands in doorway, holding frying pan, eyes burning with revenge. Gina stares in shock at two huge, terrifying, and completely menacing. Rumi and Ginu drop their controllers, terrified by the maid's presence. The maid points at the door, yelling at the frightened children. They crawl away quickly, trying to escape her terrifying, angry presence. The maid shouts after them, spitting slightly, showing complete cruelty. In the kitchen, dirty dishes pile higher than the children's heads. Rumi washes a plate carefully, tears streaming down her small face. Gino wipes his plate, his small hands trembling as he cries. The maid eats chips on the sofa, dropping crumbs carelessly everywhere. She points at the mess, mocking the children for not cleaning. Feeling extremely happy. Night falls, darkness covering the cold kitchen where the children sit. A single plate lies on the floor, holding one small sausage. Ginu and Rumi look at the sausage, then at each other silently. Tears fall from their eyes as they feel the hunger intensely. Ginu divides the sausage in half, giving one piece to Rumi. The children quietly open the front door, planning to escape the house. They walk down a dark street, holding hands, glancing back fearfully. A dirty, gloomy neighborhood surrounds them when blowing trash along streets. Gina pulls a tendon, don't work faster and harder through the large window. The children stretch, trying to reach the top. Gino's hand slips from the cloth, exhaustion showing on his small face. The children hug at the window, crying, completely overwhelmed by despair.